There's not a lot of news today. Okay, there's only one huge news story that has been circulating through the rounds, right? And it is none other than Kayla Harrison being out of her fight against Amanda Nunes. Now, boys, who cares? Right? Like, honestly, who cares? Who really cares? If I had any knowledge of women's MMA, I would be sitting here giving you guys options. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can actually see Amanda Nunes versus this fighter, or Amanda Nunes versus that fighter. But I do not watch women's MMA. This, though, I was going to watch. This was going to be absolutely fantastic. It was going to be a banger. Okay, banger is that's crazy. It was going to be notable. But now my Pookie, just like Dispo said in chat, my queen, my Pookie, Kayla Harrison is out with a herniated disc, allegedly. Allegedly. It's coming out that she had a neck injury. Now it's a herniated disc. I mean, I know that's spine, technically the neck, but the spine can run down your whole back. Do you see where it gets a little technical here? Do you see where it gets a little technical here? Right? So is it the neck? Is it the spine? Can she fight again? Is this like a 6 month thing? Is this like a 6 month thing? Is this like a year thing? Is this like a Zion Clark thing? You know, Zion Clark is the dude with no legs. I'm saying, like, is this a life altering? You guys, that probably flew over everybody's head. It's okay. Look. Did the Kayla Harrison Amanda Nunes fight really mean a whole lot to the UFC 324 card? No, it didn't. In reality, boys, I was not, that was not like on, like, in reality, I was going to watch the whole main card, go on a break for Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes, go smoke, use the bathroom, inhale some fresh air, and then come back for the Justin Gaethje slaughter that is going to begin. Paddy Pimblett's head will be on a stick by the end of this pay-per-view, but we're not really. If Amanda won, it would have. Okay. I mean, like, listen. When Valentina Shevchenko beat Zhang Weili, yes, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it. But after about a round and a half, I was over it. And if you guys are thinking this fight would have been any different, you're lost in the sauce. Kayla's my Pookie. I love Kayla Harrison. That is a man. You've seen this. She has bigger shoulders than Paulo Costa. Okay? Bigger shoulders than Paulo Costa, and she fights at like 135 pounds. Okay? This fight was going to be dog water. Like Camden said, for the storyline, it would have been fantastic. It would have been fantastic for the storyline. And I did think Weili was going to win. I did. I really did. I still do. If you told me they're going to fight again, I would say Weili had an off night. That's how little I know about women's MMA. I don't watch it. Camden, I'm sorry, brother. But if, like, do you understand what I'm trying to say here? If I even knew anything about women's MMA, I would be like, you know what? Let's do an interim fight for Amanda Nunes versus whoever is next. But in reality, Amanda's coming back to the UFC to fight Kayla Harrison. So it's the only, and they're only doing this because Amanda has a big name. They're only doing this because Amanda has a big name. So this fight got rescheduled. To when? Who knows? Will we ever see Kayla Harrison fight again? Doubtful. Herniated disc is crazy. Now, is that a neck injury? Is that a back injury? You have discs. Literally, discs are you're full of discs. You're made of discs. I don't know. I don't know if rescheduling it was the right thing or or not. But losing this fight, I'm going to be honest, I'm not that upset. I'm honestly not that upset. I'm honestly not that upset about losing this fight for UFC 324. Honestly. Do I think the White House fight is actually real? What White House fight? I think the card is real. I think we're going to see the real. I think we're going to see the fight card on the White House. You know what I'm saying? Tony Romo was never the same after his herniated disc. Very true. But you also have to think about Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle went out there and won a gold medal with a fucking broken neck. So if you want it, you can go get it. It's just, I don't, they're women. It's like that was like the mic drop moment right there. You know what I mean? They're not gonna name a woman that has done something even like remotely similar to Kurt Angle. Nothing. So the consequences of Kayla Perkison, that's good. Chris Cyborg. I mean, she did not know damn Kurt Angle, but okay, I see where you're going. I definitely see where you're going there, but she does not know Kurt Angle. Let's be real here. But the I Love White Woman just followed me too, brother. The consequences of losing the Kayla Harrison fight for UFC 324 is now we get to see Song Yadong versus Sean O'Malley in a co-main event spot. Now, does that mean that fight is going to be 5 rounds? Probably not. But push my boy Song Yadong up into the stratosphere. Okay, Song Yadong is going to whoop on Sean O'Malley. More videos coming on that later. But boys, thank you guys for tapping in. I'll catch you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see this live, Spy4 on Twitch, eRock MMA on everything else. Thank you.